Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In my last video, I was attacked by a Jehovah Witness. Basically, called me an idiot, and I put up a video that was on his YouTube channel, and the title of my video is called Advertise this video for Jehovah Witnesses. And I'm not going to get into that. You want to watch the video? There is. I'm going to attack what he sent me. But first I want to show something from one of the books, which I'll be making a video after this one. To Jehovah God, the source of light and life. Now people, when their own governing body, which I have the audio and many others, and he proved that and God's name is in the Bible. No, God's name is not in the Hebrew original Bibles, books of the Bible. It's just letters, YHWH. That's not a name. That's part of a name. There's a big difference. Part of a name is not the full name. And we're looking at the letters YHWH. We're not looking at JHVH, because in Hebrew alphabet there is no letter J. So there's no Jerusalem. There is no word for John or James, because there's no letter J. So if we trying to use God's name in the original writing of Hebrew, the name Jehovah does not and never will exist. No matter if you translate it in English, Dutch, French, Chinese, German, or Spanish, it will not be Jehovah if you go by the correct way to say it. But it is not Jehovah. It could be Yahweh, Yahweh. They don't know. They don't know what the original vowels are. So, now let's get into the juicy part. This is what he left me. And you're now a supporter of the Antichrist. Am I really? That's the reason why I got out of Jehovah's Witnesses. How can I be part of the Antichrist when I got out? Now, if I stayed in Jehovah's Witnesses, then I would be part of the Antichrist. Now, like I said, if I stayed in, I would be part of the Antichrist. So, this cult, as you call it, yes, it is a cult. Because it's a dangerous group of people going around lying to people and have their own members dying on the operating tables when they have to have surgery without blood. Yes, it's a cult. We know. Will be the only standing after Armageddon. No. First of all, your Armageddon is coming soon. The Bible says after the bad things happen, after the 1,000 years, is the true Armageddon. So unless you got two Armageddons, then you don't know what the blank you are talking about, because Armageddon is after the 1,000 years. You're the ones attacking God's people on here. No, the Jews are God's chosen people. The Bible never said Jehovah's Witnesses are the chosen people. It's like you or you're touching Jehovah's eyeball. Well, if Jehovah had a body, which he doesn't, then tough. I stick my finger in both of his eyeballs. He's a false god. He's Satan the devil. Yeah, I would love to stick my fingers in your God's eyes, Satan the devil. I'd like to blind him the way he blinded me for all these years, put me into a false organization, making me worship a false god. Yes, I would love to stick my fingers in your God Jehovah, which he is Satan the devil, eyeballs. And my crime is only using the Bible to prove that I was in a false religion, a false doctrine, because I refuse to use their publications anymore that's been written by the Watchtower, to believe that they are part of God's organization or is God's organization. People, wake up. I did. I'm not touching God's eyes. I'm not touching Christ's eyes. And God's holy people, the Jews, I bless the Jews. I believe in the Jews are God's chosen people, because the Bible says it in different places. Even Christ's own words to the lady at the well. So the Samaritan woman, salvation is through the Jews, not through an organization, not through Jehovah's Witnesses, Antichrist religious system, since he loves to use that word against me, so I'm going to throw it back at him. People, unless you do real research about this religion or other religions, you are going to be part of the Antichrist, because you blaspheming God by putting yourself on a pedestal and saying that your religion, most less Jehovah's Witnesses, has replaced God's real people. And yes, that would make you a dangerous cult and an antichrist. I left this false antichrist to find true peace and truth from the Bible. So, am I allowed to blaspheme the false religion that I was in? Oh, yes. And many of us are doing that. Many of us put our time, energy, effort, but no time cards, doing the work to warning people and waking Jehovah's Witnesses up. This is our dedication, our purpose. Not like Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on doors to tell you how to get in to be part of the Antichrist. We're trying to warn you to stay away from this false religion. So please, people, these people loves to leave comments to make themselves look good. And they have nothing, absolutely nothing, to prove they are speaking the truth. We show them from their own broadcast talks, through their own publications, their false prophecies, their predictions of history is 100% wrong, when everybody else saying the true history of Jerusalem was destroyed 586 or 587, not 607. Because you go into Babylonian Chronicles of Nero, N-E-O, Babylonian Chronicles, you'll find out in 607, Nebuchadnezzar's father was still alive in 607. So there's the truth. Can you get Jehovah's Witnesses to get on there and check that out? No. They're going to go to jw.org, Satan's website, to find their lies and believe the lies from jw.org. So who is the liar? Who is the one is following Satan the devil? Jehovah's Witnesses. And that's the reason why I stopped being one. When you can find so many lies, every time you turn around, you find more lies, more lies, more lies. How can you forgive a religion that you keep finding more lies? There's going to be so much, there are more lies, there is new light. Let's try that again. There is more lies to find in their books, and there is no new light to prove the information they put in the books has been to bring a new light. People, it's time to wake up. Thank you and have a wonderful day.